Welcome back to a day in the life of a professional witch. Let's go. This one was an early morning, y'all. We started at 3 a.m. to head up to Central New York Pagan Pride Day, which is in Syracuse/Liverpool, and that's about 3 hours from me. With a setup time of 7 a.m. It was an early day, and unfortunately I didn't have time to stop for food or anything, so I pretty much raw dogged the whole day. It was awful. And I did spin my wheel, and I got Dionysus, which means that my energy is right for the day, so I will take it. And the crew at Pagan Pride Day brought around snacks for vendors, so I wasn't completely SOL. This was my first time vending up in Syracuse at all. I've done a couple Pagan Pride Day events. I've done New York City Pagan Pride, which is, to this day, that is my best event that I've ever done. It's the most people I've ever met. It feels like a fever dream looking back. And I did Lehigh Valley, which was more of a smaller Pagan Pride event. But this event, kind of blew me away. It was easily settled right in between the two of those. It was very much like Lunar Fair in size, and I was not expecting that. I was expecting a Lehigh Valley size event. So when I came here and I sold 5 books, five books. I can't even remember the last time I sold 5 books. Actually, yeah, it was Lunar Fair at the beginning of the year. But so yeah, it was like a Lunar Fair style event. But this year has been blowing me away with all of the books that I've been selling, because I've sold more this year than I have any other year that my book has come out, including the year that it first came out. So if you stopped by Pagan Pride Day and you picked up a book from me, thank you so freaking much from the bottom of my heart, because this year has been the year that I've actually felt like an author and actually felt like I'm on the right path, and that's because of y'all. CNY Pagan Pride Day also had a ton of workshops happening, and I was able to sneak away to see one by Vanessa Hanks. It was hedge riding, flying into the spirit worlds, and she is so knowledgeable in folklore and mediumship info. It was so cool, and she has a book coming out at the end of the year, so make sure you check that out. After CNY Pagan Pride Day, we headed to Earthbound Metaphysical, which has been on my radar for a long time. It is a witch shop in Syracuse, and it was a lot bigger than I expected, and they even have a little coffee shop and bakery, and I got to talk to one of the ladies that works there, and she was telling me that she's one of 3 employees that work there, and that she usually works in the bakery, and her stuff was so good, so I can definitely recommend her stuff. Because I didn't buy much, and besides a coffee and a cookie, I only bought 2 things this whole day. I bought this at Earthbound Metaphysical, which is a past life oil, and I bought Florida water at Central New York Pagan Pride Day from one of my neighbors, because I needed those in craft work. But I did buy a lot of coffee because, like I said, I've been up since 3 a.m. I got 1 hour of sleep, y'all, and I got a sugar cookie with rose petals on it, and it was so good. But after that, we headed to Barnes & Noble because, yeah, books and witchcraft, that's what you're here for, right, y'all? And I picked up the book of the month and another coffee because I needed to make the 3-hour drive home and was exhausted. So